Thank you very much for joining us on the program. We're live for you in French and in English. Now, let's start with a disaster that's tearing across southern Africa. It's a storm that many there say they've never experienced before. Cyclone Idai, as it is called, made landfall near Beira, Mozambique, around midnight Thursday and moved through neighboring Zimbabwe and parts of Malawi. Now, according to the latest possible death toll, up to 1,000 people in Mozambique are estimated may have died from the cyclone. President Filipe Nyusi, who flew over some of the worst-hit areas on Monday, gave this figure and described seeing bodies floating in the rivers.
Well, now we must tell you that there are also deaths recorded in Zimbabwe, where at least 98 people have died and 217 people are missing. In the east and south, also in Malawi, has also been badly hit, with at least 112 deaths, quoting the relief figures from Relief Web reports.
Indeed, and we now have our correspondent, Ophio Lisboa, our correspondent in Maputo, Mozambique. Ophio, what a storm we have and a brewing humanitarian disaster. But first off, could you tell us, what is the current situation in Mozambique 4 days after Cyclone Idai?
4 days after the cyclone, the situation, the ground is still complicated. Heavy rains are still affecting some provinces of central Mozambique. No electricity, phones, food, and the main road cut is trying the situation worse for the people, even to bring goods for the people in need. You still have almost 100,000 people claiming for help and living in those areas where the situation can go worse at any time, as it's still raining a lot. As Filipe Nyusi, the president of the Republic of Mozambique, said in a statement to the nation, the Idai may have killed more than 1,000 people in Mozambique just in 4 days. So far, the official number is in 84 deaths.
The city of Beira, with a population of 500,000, has been almost 90% devastated. How is the humanitarian situation looking in the ground?
The humanitarian situation described the chief of the executive as a real humanitarian disaster of large proportions, and a lot still has to be done to bring food, water, and to rescue a lot of the population still in danger, to place them in safe places. For that, the government appealed already for internal and international aid, and it's coming from all around the world. Mozambique is running a massive movement to help those people affected by Cyclone Idai, built as the worst in a decade, and now most of them living in isolated communities.
Ophio, and as the world and relief agencies, which you've just talked about, come to terms with the situation and begin coordination for aid, let's look away from the human and the material damages that we've recorded, and we can imagine that Cyclone Idai will also have resulted in very heavy economic damages.
Obviously, the government, regarding to this situation, the government has already said they will need help. They cannot afford to face the devastating situation alone. There's no money, in general, no conditions for that. Talking to the UNICEF representative in Mozambique, Marco Ricci Corsi, he assumed, for example, that all is being done to provide all the help so Mozambicans can come out of this situation with huge impact, obviously, on the Mozambican economy. Today, the country minister is meeting in Beira, the most affected seat and, in general, province, to evaluate the damages and also the needs.